Show me your news. Ben, what are you playing?
What am I playing? Video games, you silly.
Yeah, a video game show. I would never have guessed.
Dun, 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 dun.
I'm slapping my knee, you can't tell. Heroes of the Storm, still playing it. They changed up how quick match works because matchmaking in Heroes is terrible.
Oh, yeah.
It is hilariously terrible. And as someone like me that doesn't really care about getting a high rank, it's amazing to watch. In the sense that, like, once you get to actual competitive ranked play, your first 10 matches are the most important. And if you don't do well, you're really not going to get very far because of a forced 50% win rate that they try to enforce with matchmaking. And then we had the best diss I've ever seen, where this man who was very upset talked about how good he was at the game and that he was a dentist who made a lot of money and that Dark was a waitress who was not a good game. I can't even do it with a straight face. That was his diss, that he was a waitress, and he just kept coming back to it, and we just kept laughing at him.
Hopper.
There was the other. You told me about the other person that just barely talked, and when he said I'm a dentist, she just screamed like, "Oh, I haven't brushed today."
Yeah, she was great. That was our fifth team member that played Lily. She was great. So that's Heroes. I'm playing Super Mario World because I play it every summer, and I'm trying to practice at it, and then I'll probably stream it from beginning to end if I can.
I'd really like that. I haven't seen much of that full game played.
Really?
No. You see like the first level all the time.
Yeah.
You see some of the ones in the cave where you're flipping over the grates, and that's about it.
I think, yeah.
Boss battles, that's about it, yeah.
I'm pretty good at the first 3 castles, but after that I get real sloppy. Yeah, I might stream that, and might stream some hacks that I found, because I love my Super Mario World hacks, because that community will never die.
Mario Maker coming out, I mean...
Oh, I'm so excited. Don't even I'm going to get all excited again. Kingdom Hearts 1 got 2 more levels on Waka. I am now at 18. I thought I was at 18. I was at 16.
Nice. Do a little quick refresher for those that have no idea what you do with that.
I have completely broken the Waka fight that happens on day 1 of Destiny Islands, which involves... Waka throws a ball at you, his blitz ball. You can hit it back at him, and hitting it back at him gets you a technical point, which is a point of experience. And normally when you beat any of those characters on Destiny Islands, you get 1 experience point or 2 at the end of the fight, and that's all you get. So you can't level at all on Destiny Islands, and you're not supposed to. You're not at the game yet. If you don't target him, or you're far enough away while locked onto him, and you hit the blitz ball, it will sail over his head, do no damage to him, and give you a free experience point. And I've gotten to level 18 by doing that.
Not just that, but last night while he was doing it, he also broke the selfie fight. He figured it
out.
I
finally solved the selfie fight conundrum that's been plaguing me. It's not an exact science, but her first move involves whipping you, and with a jump rope, if you deflect it at the right time, it gives you a technical point, and then the other end that was supposed to hit you of the jump rope will hit her in the head and give you another technical point.
Yep.
And usually I can't get that move to trigger. But I finally can eyeball the distance you need to be for her to only use that move and none of her others.
I managed to do it.
Yeah. Normally that's just okay, that's kind of a cool thing. But you can't kill her through technical point deflects.
No.
You can get her all the way down to the bottom of her health bar. I know this because I have scanned now. And yeah, I just kept using that, and it kept not killing her. So I finally broke the selfie fight.
Now you just got to figure out Titus and Riku, and then
God, I really don't
a
want to
triple fight.
I don't want to figure out Titus's fight. I hate him. I hate fighting him.
Bad joke incoming. Wee woo, wee woo. Hey, you want to break the selfie fight? Give her a stick.
Too late for you to move back to England, because I feel like you probably want to do that now.
We just swap places.
I'll send him back to England.
So yeah, that's Kingdom Hearts 1. Been playing a lot of Rocket League. Hopefully I get to play with you guys. If you guys do it next weekend. I'm not very good. Joe is already better than me.
That's bullshit.
You destroyed us.
You destroyed me.
Yeah. Nah.
It seems fun. I mean, that free PS4 game, like, you know, you're kind of playing soccer and you're just riding around his vehicles to just knock the balls into the net. It reminds me a lot, almost like how when they showed the blast ball for Metroid Prime Federation Force. Like, oh,
I already made that joke while watching them play, so
yeah.
So check your stuff. It's really fun, and I really want to see people that are like really good at the game. I want to see that get to high competitive gameplay levels.
That'd be crazy.
And Mega Man Soccer. We went to the Football Fairways Federation Fight, sponsored by Nabisco, last week. A little small Mega Man Soccer tournament, and I cleaned house. I brought home the trophy.
Nice. I remember playing that one time.
It's a really fun game, and I'm glad that I cleaned house because I suffered a lot of losses last May at that tournament. So
Games you didn't know they had tournaments for.
here's the thing: you didn't know they had tournaments for them because Ben and Joe Bush are the only ones doing tournaments for them.
we make up the entirety of the Mega Man Soccer community.
I have been playing I don't remember what we were recording, but Rachel made some mention of Theatrhythm Final Fantasy Curtain Call, and I was like, I have this $20 gift card that I've had for weeks that I was just letting sit on my eShop account. Let's go look at the DLC. And I bought $20 of DLC songs. And now I'm back on that bandwagon. I'm all on that. They have World Ends With You music, which is awesome.
Do they also have Chrono Trigger as well?
Music. They do, which is also awesome. And then I picked Final Fantasy 13 back up.
Oh boy.
Still don't know what anything in this plot is at all. I'm 7 chapters into this 13-chapter game. And I still don't know what's going on.
I explained stuff to you.
Yeah, Ben, didn't you explain that it opens up at 11?
This one turns into an MMO. For
I'm
like
not
20
quite
hours.
there yet. I tweeted the other day, I'm 7 chapters into this game. I still don't know what a Lassie is. I still don't know what a Falsi is. I still don't know what anything in this game is.
But there's a young lady and a black guy.
It gives you a compendium that you can go read, kind of like what Mass Effect does.
Yeah.
Except in Mass Effect, you don't need to go read that to understand what the fuck's happening.
Yes, it's supposed to be a bonus thing.
So, I refuse to read it because I'm an old curmudgeon of a person that hates reading. And also, that shouldn't be how you show off most of your fucking plot, Square.
Well, we all know from Square recently that they like to tell a lot and
yeah.
hardly show.
Yeah.
E3.
But, I mean, I love Lightning, and I love Saz, and I love Vanille, and Vanille and Saz is the best team ever. Hope can burn in a fire. I hope he dies at the end of the game. Oh my god, he is the worst character in any game I've ever fucking played.
Whoa, worse than Teddy?
He is, on par with Teddy.
Because you hate Teddy.
And then I haven't met Fang yet, and I'm holding to my theory that Snow is going to show up in Olympus Coliseum in Kingdom Hearts 3. That is my theory. He's going to be the 13 insert.
Probably.
He would fit so well in Olympus Coliseum. I don't want him to because I hate Snow, but
What?
Snow is awful.
Snow gets pretty good in like the
so
later chapters.
He's not awful in like the Hope is terrible and I hate him way. Snow is terrible in the God, you're so goofy that I just can't take you seriously.
He gets really good later on.
That Troy Baker dough.
He's the
Troy Baker.
goofiest character I've ever seen. It's awesome. I went and finally started what I have been thinking of starting forever, and that is Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix HD has a new difficulty setting called Critical Mode.
Ugh.
And I'm playing on Critical Mode.
Oh boy.
Oh my god.
So,
Here's
Joe,
the
just
thing.
to recap, a couple of games you've been playing have just been because I've been playing one.
Yes.
Like that. You're a
Thank
stalker.
you for destroying my life.
You're welcome.
That's not the response I wanted.
Okay.
So basically, Critical Mode is weird in that it's been super hard in other places and super easy in others because it starts you off with 52 AP and a lot of abilities that you wouldn't have normally.
Right. but everything's fucking bitching hard.
Everything does so much damage. And I'm an idiot and picked the sword when it asked me, which means that I will not learn once more until level 48. If you don't know what once more is, it's the ability that says, hey, if you get hit by an enemy's combo, it will ensure that you have 1 HP left at the end of that combo.
Huh.
So I don't have that. Best part is, if I would have picked the shield or the staff, I would have learned it at like level 28. So fuck me, I guess.
Oh dear.
Samurai Nobodies in particular were the first place where I really had this problem, where they would do one combo and I'm dead. From full health to dead in just one combo.
Damn.
Jeez.
So last night I beat Shan Yu and then stopped for the night. I will probably go back to it at the end of this. But we also learned that they give you a new ability when you play through on critical mode, and that is no experience.
Oh.
Prevents you from getting any experience. And obviously it's optional. And it's for people that want to do level 1 challenges. And then I mentioned to Ben, yeah, I've seen people do level 1 Kingdom Key challenges and beat the organization refights.
Jesus, that just
What?
must make you so sad.
And Ben was like, I gotta go see this. And we watched them. Oh, God, I can't even beat them on level 99.
Oh, man. I'm going to show you that one.
Mode. I'm doing that, and I'm going to die. So look forward to that, because that's not going to end anytime soon. And that's what I've been playing.
All right, Rachel, what are you playing?
Animal Crossing, and Mario Kart 7, and World of Warcraft,
Yeah.
and Kingdom Hearts. Next!
Yeah, I mentioned those ones in past ones. But yeah, at Kingdom Hearts, I mean, you just beat Deep Jungle.
Yes, and fuck the vines.
Yeah.
Fuck the vines.
I forgot how much back and forth there was. And
Yeah,
that
there's
was,
a lot of back and forth.
Between
It's
the
like-
camp and the treehouse, it's like, oh my god.
It's
stop.
such lazy game design.
Yeah.
Because it's like, oh, how can we make our game longer? Make them go back and forwards between these really long sections which actually don't need to happen. What the fuck was the fucking tree surfing supposed to be about?
Yeah, that's just like, did you want to do that with Tarzan, like in the movie?
Yeah, I did, but not for 30 seconds on a shitty video game.
No, it's a good video game. But no, it's also bad to...
Well, shitty designed so
there,
far.
There you go.
No
Yeah.
one likes Deep Jungle.
Ugh, Deep Jungle
Yeah,
was
Deep
terrible.
Jung-
And the
Deep
fucking
Jungle-
gummy sequences, the gummy ship.
Deep Jungle and Monstro both really suck. So
I've not
get
got there
back
yet.
Oh,
on
Monster.
that.
Yeah, that one's tough.
But
Yeah.
yeah, so like the gummy ship fights don't have to happen all the time, the sequences.
Just do it once, like in Kingdom Hearts 2.
Yeah.
That's it. That's just done.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm liking the game, so like, you know, actually fighting things and getting all the monies and the experience.
Disney stuff.
Disney! I love
Disney
Disney
World.
World. And that's fun. The gameplay and how they've laid it out, you have to be an adult to want to sit through that. But some of the content that they have in the game is definitely aimed towards kids.
Yeah.
So it's a peculiar one for me, and it's taking me a while to get into it. This is just my personal opinion, of course. I'm not saying that it's a shitty game for everybody. I'm enjoying it, and I want to play more.
It's okay.
But-
You'll get to the better one soon. You'll
Yeah,
be fine.
I just... I feel like, yes, it could have been done better, but it has been done better since, and I will play that. I mean, I've seen Kingdom Hearts 2 been played before. I know some of the plot. I know how some of it plays. And I'm very much looking forward to getting to that.
Mm-hmm.
Very much so.
Yeah.
But so far, not bad. Not bad.
I beat Batman Arkham Knight.
Woo.
And by beating that, I mean, got to a point where, like, well, my fiance is coming to America soon. Actually, she's coming tomorrow. I need to beat this game tonight. And so,
Nice to know what your priorities are. Do I get the room ready? Nah, fuck
Hey,
it, play video
the
games.
logic is I can wake up.
Batman gets top billing.
The goddamn
Yeah.
Batman. And plus, the logic with that is I could wake up early and take care of all of that in
Yeah,
a few
okay.
hours. But, no, I mean, I tried starting some of the side missions and all that, but it got to a point where, like, fuck it, I'm powering through, and I'm, just going to only do the story missions. So when you get to a strange ending for, the game, the ending was actually pretty cool. But it was a little anticlimactic when you leave a door, like leave a building and through a door, and then they're like, oh, you have to lock up 7 of Gotham's most wanted to see more of the ending to enact this certain operation. And you're like, oh, okay. And then I also know through reading that the game has an extended ending when you get 100% of all the collectibles. So all the side missions, all the 242 Riddler trophies, and all that in the game, it's like, fucking nope. So that's one where I'm like, I'm just watching that on YouTube, and yeah, that was pretty good. But I beat my first Arkham game, so I'm happy with that.
Nice.
Never beat City?
I never beat City. I kind of stopped around Penguin area. Because I think there was a heavy reliance on all the Predator mode stuff with that, with the stealth. And I think
that's my favorite part.
You suck at stealth.
I'm not the best at it, and
I'm not either, but I can force my way through it because it gives me a chance to scream like surprise and I'm Batman.
Yeah.
That's the whole fun of playing a Batman game.
there are some really bad parts, especially badly designed parts in that game. Though I mean, Cobra tanks when you get there. If people have played the game, know about Cobra tanks. Those are awful, especially when you get to the big tank sort of boss battle. There's a boss battle called the Excavator, and it's basically a big drill, and you're in this sort of grid-like maze underground with tunnels and tunnels. And the Excavator is this big drill machine that sort of just, crawls around until it spots you in the Batmobile. And then it hauls ass at you, and you can't fuck up. And there are 3 parts in this maze where you kind of take off-shooting paths and intricate driving to basically lead this excavator to a pile of explosives. And that's the only way you can damage it. But that means that when it sees you and it's hauling ass at you and you're careening down these corridors and making these specific turns and whatnot, if it touches you once, you die.
Great.
And that's regardless on what difficulty you're playing is, because it's a big drill and it's going to wreck the Batmobile. And thank goodness it does checkpoints after each of the 3 hits. Because, man, if you had to do all of that in one sitting, that would be a real fuck this game sort of moment. Just an awful boss battle design. It was awful. It's terrible. But the game was good. The Arkham Knight reveal, I guess, if you know more about the Batman sort of lineage and different stories that have occurred in the comics, it may come across more easily than some, but they do give some foreshadowing in the game. So it was still cool, even if you don't know much about all the different Batman storylines. And then there's stuff later that we can talk about once that sort of spoiler sort of thing passes. It would be something I'd like to talk about more, maybe in a superfluous or something like that, or a spoiler chat we can maybe do sometime. We'll see. I also played Pokemon Puzzle League, and to an extent Puzzle Challenge as well on Game Boy Color, because I've just been getting back into that. Some of the Tetris Attack with Pokemon gameplay, it's a good way to kind of get the mind working and the reflex going a little bit in the morning. It's nice. Zoop is a game on Super Nintendo. I think I'm going to try to Let's Play for that, for the SMYN Network channel, because that'll be a good little one-off. It's a weird game. It's one that's like, I had a ROM for it. I mean, what? I totally bought the game on Super Nintendo legally. The game is called Zoop. It looks interesting. This looks weird. Let's try it. And it was a different game. I'll give it a play for you guys. Then I tried Mario Tennis Power Tour today. That's the one on Game Boy Advance. So I'm like, I just want to play something like Mario Power Tennis, or Mario Tennis. Just get me into it. I want to play Mario. Well, the game starts, and it's like this freaking story RPG almost.
I couldn't make it to the tennis part.
I know. I'm like, I'm getting 20 minutes, and I'm like, why are we still wandering around a town? And there's talk about, well, these tennis players in masks beat our best player, but shh. Like,
Can't find the tennis.
I think what happened is, Camelot got the rights to some tennis RPG story thing. Because even, in the opening sequence, they're like, the beginners, the advanced, and the varsity. It's like, what the fuck are all these human anime characters doing? Like, where's all the Mario? And then they're like, intercuts with Mario characters. Like, what?
It's really weird.
So I think they, got access to some sort of tennis game with a story, and then they're like, let's see how we can cram in Mario characters in the most obscure way possible. Yeah, I did not get any tennis. And they're just like, what?
Yeah, nope.
What happened? Games that are out recently, as mentioned before, Rocket League, out for free this month for PlayStation Plus owners. Go check that out. God of War 3 Remastered. Gosh, a game that I don't think needed a remaster at all.
Oh.
But it
But money!
Yeah, money.
Gotta get that money.
It was interesting to read, different articles about, like, kind of looking back on that game and just, like, analyzing the character of Kratos in that game in particular. And it's like, I guess that's true. But, if people are just jumping into God of War 3 without playing the first two, I think you're missing the point entirely.
God of War 3 is still the only game in the series I've played. Got to Hades. That's as far as I got.
Oh, okay, there you go. No, it's a good game, and not much was added for this remaster, but it apparently looks good and runs well. Unlike Prototype Biohazard Bundle, which that got stealth released on Xbox One.
Yeah, nobody knew about it.
How the hell does that happen?
Because the latest version, like the latest console versions of it, are actually not as good as playing it on, say, like a PS3.
Yeah, how does the game run slower on new tech than its original version?
We don't know what to do with ourselves or games.
I mean, they weren't the best games in general. I mean, Prototype came out at the same time as Infamous. The first versions of those games. And Infamous, a clearly superior game.
I still like the way that Yahtzee settled that argument.
Oh, that was a great one.
If you want to learn about it, go look it up. It's pretty funny what he did.
Yeah.
Cross-dressing is involved.
Yay! I love cross-dressing.
And then I guess Rory McIlroy PGA Tour is out, but who gives a fuck? I mean, maybe they're shooting golf balls over battleships that are crashing into the fairways now. I don't care. I don't know.
Make it more interesting. Make it so you're playing golf in space against aliens, and your target, it's a button that disarms a bomb which could blow up the Earth. If you don't actually hit it, then you fucked everybody over, and you're the only surviving human being.
I don't think that would go over well with
A golf simulation
fan.
game.
Oh, it'd be great! Get Tiger Woods to play as the main, protagonist, and, whatever.
And then he'll go womanize with all the female astronauts
Exactly!
there. Yeah.
No, there won't be any other astronauts. It's just aliens. The aliens have abducted him, and they've got to play golf, otherwise everyone else is going to die.
And Tiger Woods will sleep well with all the female aliens.
Yeah.
YouTube video recommendations. I've probably recommended this one before, but coming off the heels of Evo, you got to see the video If Smash Were Anime Hype Intro 2015.
That was quite amusing when you were showing me that.
That's great. They take I think it's the first ending from Hunter x Hunter, and they put it with animation and clips of Smash Brothers, and they make Leffen the villain. They do a cut of the Five Gods of Melee, like animated with their characters, and then like Leffen's face like shows up through a dissolve as if he were like the big bad villain watching over everyone.
That's awesome.
You gotta watch it. It's a great video. I've probably recommended on the show before, but it's worth a watch again, especially coming off of Vivo.
Go for it. I would recommend to watch a couple of Jenna Marbles videos, and they are How to Mildly Annoy Your Dogs and How to Mildly Annoy Your Dogs 2. I love dogs.
Mm-hmm.
They're cute. I think at the time of making these, she only had 2.
Yes.
But they're pretty amusing, just having some occasional fuckery with your dogs. And by fuckery, I mean you're fuckering around with them, not actually fucking them.
Yeah.
We're not
big
promoting
difference
bestiality
there.
here.
Big difference there.
Yeah, a bit.
One's illegal.
Yeah. One's illegal, and one's frowned upon. Try and guess which one she does. Yeah, I'd recommend go watching that. It's good for a little laugh.
They're fun.
Yeah, especially when you hear Marbles, the listless dog, how he barks.
There's a little rat terrier, I think. Yeah.
Kind of noise. It was weird.
Mine is a Game Grumps animated that came out this week. That is my new favorite Game Grumps animated because it was made by Barry. And Barry, of course, has access to the commentary without the game audio, which makes this one. It's called Deserted Island, and it takes some of the Sonic Boom commentary when they were super tired and had just gotten back from Japan and were super jet-lagged and all that. And it's my new favorite Game Grumps animated, so check that out. It's great.
My YouTube recommendation is from the podcast Super Ego. I don't actually listen to the podcast, but I like some of their little skits that they do. And they did one of H.R. Giger at the drive-thru. I think the drive-thru place is just called Burger Sandwich. And H.R. Giger being the surrealist painter that came up with all the hauntingly beautiful sci-fi, terrifying... It's
Penis
hard to
monsters.
Yeah, penis monsters.
Alien took a lot of inspiration from Chuck Yeager, yeah.
I think he was credited for the design of the alien.
Probably, yeah.
Probably. I think he was.
Yeah, and like Prometheus and other stuff like that. Just very, very spooky, grotesque things in a sci-fi nature. And they put him through the drive-thru, or they do a sketch of like, what if he was at the drive-thru, and it was before he died, so it's still in good taste. So yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Well, it's a good episode to kind of cover our bases, show where we're at before Rachel and I get married, before Joe comes over here. Ben, I'm really sorry you can't come. That sucks.
Don't worry, Ben. I'll make him look really pretty for you and text you over a picture.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Why are you encouraging this?
Makeup.
Joe, you're gonna be the most prettiest bearded lady in the world.
I don't want to be a bearded lady. I don't want to be a pirate.
But don't you want to be beautiful?
Maybe.
So it's settled then. Go check out at showmeyournews.com. We'll have a twitch.tv/SMYN network for the 23rd through the 26th. Have lots of streaming content there for you. And we're going to go get married.
Okay.
So.
Okay, bye.
Oh, like right now?
Yeah, right
Oh,
now.
Right now.
damn.
Hop, skiddly do. And on that bombshell.
Well.
It is time to end. With that, I am Peter.
I am Rachel.
I'm Joe.
And I'm Ben.
Thanks for listening. We'll see you next time.
We're out.
Find out more about this show and other podcasts at the Show Me Your News Network, where you can embrace your inner nerd over at showmeyournews.com. Fans can interact with other SMYNjas at the friendliest community on the net at showmeyournews.com/forum. Show me your news! Well, we gotta get it done. We got to do it. Just do it.
What are you waiting for? Fuck off.
What are you waiting for? Do it.
That song's about sex.
Yeah.
Peter.
Yeah.
Peter. Peter.
Yes.
This sounds really wrong.
Yes.
How can I help you?
Help me, Joe.
It's like the deep radio voice. RTM radio.
Welcome to another morning of sensual waking you up.
All part of the Show Me Your News Network. We're gonna play an hour of moans and cum noises.
Time for our famous porn audio segment.
Not in that one, no!
So you audiophiliacs out there, get your fill.
Hold on, let me do this. Hold on. It's amazing what you can do with your cheek, isn't it?
That could be taken two ways. Anyways.
I was doing it the as innocent as I could way, because it was not really portraying anything innocent, so I can't call it completely innocent. There you go.
It just all looked like Sarah Mitt's cheeks.
I love you, Sarah. Ow. I hurt your cheeks after a while, though.
Soaked us on it.
Oh god, this is just innuendos everywhere. Help! What have I done? What have I created?
What are you waiting for?
Damn it! I will not hit your dick, but I will poke you.